Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we ventured further into the St. Croix forest. We got our hands on some pretty good stuff. We fought a Shining Palm, which is very cool, but that guy had a ridiculous amount of... Like, the stats on those things are incredible. Incredible. But you know that full well. We're gonna find more in the future, I hope. And right now it's time for what's waiting down there. Is it gonna be a Steliot? I wonder. We'll see. No. Shira! Shira! So, she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense that we'd find nothing but bracers on one of their training grounds. We'll have to defeat her so we can get her sealing stone. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly! Alright, what do you got? Birdman, 13,000 HP. Weak against Mirage, Beastman with a bird's head that causes blind, confusion, and drains CP. Amnesiac. Scherazard, a foe that looks like Scherazard, uses arts and whip to fight, tormenting enemies. Alright. I know that you're supposed to pronounce her Scherazard, but I'm not gonna do that. She's been Scherazard from the very beginning because I'm more able to pronounce that than anything else, really. And I don't know what I've got stuck in my throat right now, but it's not nice. How are we gonna start this out? Not with lightning, with a melee strike in one of these Birdman's noggin? I don't want... That's a support ability. Okay. That seems kind of good. Do 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 do. He's not at 200, but he does have the crit round, so I might as well. I know we are not using Clock Down this round, but crit round, I can't help myself. I cannot help myself. Aw, blindness, you pecked out her eyes? You horrible, horrible creature. Are they all get hurt by it? Oh. Except for Shira. You guys are being mean. Oh. That's right, I just used her as breaker. No! Unfortunate. Well, now it's too late. I'm committed. Of course we can just recover the CPs at the fountain, so this is not as big a deal as it was in the previous games. But it's still a bummer to misclick half the time. Alright, that should take out 3 Birdmen and Scherazard way down. I expect like 7,000 damage on each of them. No, that is significantly less than I thought. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, you jerk, you hit? You're blinded! You are blind. I still don't have any... No. Nah. Fine. It's not like we don't have guard. Supreme Dual Strike. How do you even have that already? You just used your ass breaker. Ah, because of the CP you got back from using your ass breaker. I'm sorry about all the clearing my throat business. She is not resistant against feint. I am amazed. Well, with 53 CP. You can... I gave him Toxin? Okay. Yeah, I don't care about you as long as we all have guard. You can hit as much as you want. Double layer of protection, lady. Okay, Shira, that was weak. Weak. You're good. You're not blind. You're not confused. That means you're ready to get a finishing blow.
I'm invincible! Or am I?
Well, you proved quite not so invincible in this fight, so I wouldn't open my mouth about it so much, but... you know... it's okay. Oh, so much wind. Like, how far to the left can this thing get? I wonder. I want to see what happens when you get 500 of one kind. HP 4. Haven't I gotten another one of that? Is that the second one? Sealing Stone. Nice! Now we should be able to set Shira free too. Well, let's get this back to the garden. It'll be great to have her on the team. Heh, I can hardly wait to see her again. I'm sure she's gonna be a big help to us. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. This used to be a fishing spot. I remember that. It was a far walk. No, this wasn't a fishing spot. What am I talking about? I wasn't able to fish in the prologue. This looks like a perfect fishing spot, but it's not. Because I didn't have a fishing rod at this point. Also, does anyone have HP equipped? Because I think at this point, I have 2 HP 4s. So yeah, well, of course we're going to teleport back. And we are going to... I'm going to recover the CP now, because otherwise I'll forget to not do it at all. And yes, that's actually my thinking process here. And that's actually how that's gonna how that is going to play out. If I don't do it now, I will not do it at all. And that's a bummer. I'm gonna go over to the tree now and look at how much Lucius oranges cost. Because that's something I wanted to do as well. So what do I need to get to make the fragrant juice? Lucius orange, ripe apple, azalea fruit, dragon bean. Lucius orange 20, ripe apple 20, azalea fruit 20. Huh. Well, that's not much. That's not so much at all. Not like I'm gonna ever, like, use that many. All I needed? Dragon beans. Dragon beans. Do. Well, I don't care. Fragrant juice is pretty good. So, let's create like 20 of those. Oh. I have... How many helpings of fragrant juice? Now let's say like 10. Just so I have a good reason to be happy about Lucky Fangs, is what I wanted to say there. Everyone is here, bundled together. I certainly wasn't expecting analysts to have been drawn in here too. We should keep up with our investigation as quickly as we can. If you need anything from me, let me know. I'm always happy to lend a hand. I was just talking to her because I was curious as to these three having a conversation with each other when they're standing like that. But they weren't. Alright. Shira. Grimsel Fortress. Huh? That's not Shira, is it? Ah! What? Oh my! My goodness! She cut her hair, huh? Yep, about a month ago or so. She got herself some new duds to match, too. Oh, this isn't like me at all. I haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. Nah, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, Aina. Tonight we're gonna settle this once and for all. Do I? Huh? Nice to see you, Shira. Joshua, how long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? And is it just me, or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Thanks, I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. How could you disregard your dear Oliver Lenheim, your loyal servant and the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Oliver? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. This whole place is kind of bizarre too. Can someone explain what's going on here? We will, so calm down, okay? Hehe, I can hardly blame you for being surprised. Yeah, your reaction's par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I'd have a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. It's easier to chalk this up as just an alcohol-induced dream or another of Lucci's illusions. Haha, no doubt. Oh, woe is me! How could you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one, the only true Oliver? I said under ordinary circumstances, Oliver. There is no need for the dramatics. First, what would the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre be to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. Ha, true enough. Thanks for believing us. So, I take it you'll be up for helping us then? We could sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about it, how Estelle's most likely been dragged into this place too, how could I think to say no? I wouldn't be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Shira. You are a true model of a woman. Cheers, we appreciate it. Anyway, we've given you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane. So that's where we'll be resuming from. Alright. I've used the facilities at Le Local before as a trainee back in the day. Since you found both me and Analyst there so far, perhaps the other sealing stones you find there will contain people who trained there too? Sounds plausible enough. That means the chance we'll find Estelle there is high. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll find Kurt, Grant, or Karna? It's not impossible. They've certainly been at Le Local, but they went more as instructors. I don't think they've ever been purely as trainees the way you, Estelle, and I have. Oh, right. Hey, Shira. Do you know if a Gate has ever trained there before? Now that you mention it, yes, he has. Cassius supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. Ah, so that means both him and Estelle might be trapped there. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine. I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the 3 ordeals remaining. Indeed. So we'll find who is trapped inside the training ground soon enough, and then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Yep. So as soon as we're ready, let's move. Analyst I want to keep in my party. And we're gonna take Shira. Ready. An all-rounder, proficient in whips and arts. Scherazard, nice HP, not too great, but decent. EP, tolerable. Good strength. Surprisingly good strength to begin with. Arts, well, we could get them there. Speed, movement, and of course she has good range with her whip. So, that's gonna be how it is. Alright. Shira. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, looking good as always. Chain whip. Of course I don't have anything better than that. Bracer coat. Yeah, you better equip yourself with something decent, lady. Enhanced denim. Not worth. Tita, you gotta give your clothes back. Not like she'll need the long barrels, but definitely the heat-resistant speed boots. Speed boots, too good. Too good. Foxtail, Heaven's Kiss. Sylvan Whip and Bind Whip, I know. But Foxtail? We'll see what that does. Okay. What kind of orbments do you have? Of course, we now have the 2 wind characters in our party. So Shira also have wind, does also have wind slots. She starts with action 3, which is nice, and sleep, which is great. Mind 3, evade 4. I don't know what to do with that. EP 3, okay. I'm gonna need the fortune. Eagle Eye. Attack 4. Information. You have action 2. Why? Why is there only action 2 for you? Well, Tita, you're gonna have to get rid of that action 3 quartz. Does Reese have anything good equipped at this point? Well, not there, but she does have, an accessory that I want to get from her. No, she doesn't. Weird. What was I thinking about? What was I thinking about? That. And Tiger Heart. Wow. Yeah, you had all that, huh, Müller? I forgot to unequip Müller's stuff. Are we gonna turn her into a melee character? Well, I guess at this point we might as well. You have, well, high dex and Tiger Heart then. That reduces arts and arts defense. That's okay. We do need a melee. No, we don't. Wait. No, we don't. Atlas and Joshua are as melee as it's gonna get. So unequip that, and dexterity would be nice too. What do you have? Prevent seal. We have something better than that. Do I want to give you the high dex, or do I want to give you the high damage? I don't know. I guess I give you the high damage. That's not the... That's it. Arts defense equals 0. Her. Well, let's hope she doesn't get attacked by arts. What's Shira's arts defense? 12. Well, not too great. Okay, that means you get your hands on... Let's split up my arts resources here. You get a Crimson Eye. And then you get what? Arts up, prevents death blows. Arts up 100, prevents blind. Speed up, sure. That's decent. That puts him at 1,400 and her at 1,300 arts. So now I got to get her set up better. I don't think I want you with a tag then. EP cut 2 isn't gonna cut the mustard. Where's my EP cut 3? Always gotta go looking for my quartzes. Okay. EP cut 3. That is something I can't get rid of. Action 3 I won't get rid of. EP I need. Mind doesn't need to be right here. Where's my Zeptium Vein? Fortune, what does that have in terms of... That's not good enough. Zeptium Vein is where? I equipped that on Analyst, that's right. Don't need hit. Do. If I really commit on in the mage business, I'm gonna have to give you a cast, or at least a range quartz. You have mine 3 currently. It's great, but it's not that great, is it? It's EP cut. You have range. Who do I equip Fortune on then? As if I'll need the strength now. And if I were to equip you with attack 4, ups your damage by 90. Not that good. Not that good. Alright, so I do have an attack 4 just sitting there. And HP 4s. Oh, that slot. Scherazard. We're gonna need to upgrade those slots of yours. Get those slots ready for me. Nice. Ornament. And we can take Mind 4. EP3 is tolerable. Sleep is not, but... How can I take your scent away? For what though? You do not have EP. If I were to take scent away, that's all the elemental stuff he has. I would have to do it for something worthwhile, worth a lot. Physical doesn't have a lot. Septium Vein has... Septium Vein is pretty good. If I gave you Septium Vein, you would get Thales, which is Revival. Luck Crest. The Stone Skills. Aerial's gone. But that's something that Shira has. Now you do have Clock Down and Clock Up X. So you have Blue and Stone Magic, and Shira gets the Wind Magic going. Wind and Buff Magic. Silent Cross as well. Diamond Dust. Plasma Wave. Nice. Aero Storm. Mucho nice. White Johanna. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. And yours are tolerable. Then I need to fill this slot with attack 4, probably. Or attack 3. Doesn't matter. HP 4? Nah. Attack 3. Let's look again. We don't have Eagle Eye. We do have information somewhere. Information somewhere, right? Heh. Okay, sorry. I mean, I know you would like the attack 3, but I do like information like a great deal. So you're gonna have to sacrifice that. Okay. Good. Sorry that took so long. That took a long time. I mean, I know that I like wasting time in that situation to just optimize like everything, but I didn't know I was gonna do it to that point. Okay, we're gonna have to switch out Shira here for Gisette. Wait, why is Shira down there?
This ought to perk you up.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Analyst is right behind Shira. Okay. If alcohol is what you desire, my dear Shira, then I shall be happy to provide. This beverage I acquired from that great tree has quite the fragrance and a taste to match. Unfortunately, however, I haven't a clue of what the maker or year. You do know inviting her to drink with you is going to end with you vomiting in the fountain, right? Dearest Joshua, your concern moves me, but so long as Aina isn't here, I will persevere? Why are you looking at me like that? I will be fine, won't I? Won't I? I was surprised when I saw Shira's new look. As far as I'm aware, she'd been growing it out since her troop days. Yeah. Still, she did go through a lot during her time with us. Did she ever? I think we all know she'll just be fine, though. She's a tough cookie, both in body and mind. Yeah, I agree. Still, with the fragrance of the trees and the sound of the waterfall gently falling, this place really takes me back to my training days. It's kinda nice. Shira, let's go over to the library. There's a weird sister hanging out over there. She's real cute, though. I think you'll like her. Hey, are you listening, Shira? This place just baffles me more the more I think about it. Wait, I didn't give her my girly voice. She has always had my normal voice, so I gotta keep that up. If only this fountain were full of booze instead of water, then I'd at least have something to keep me company. You are kidding me, right? Yes, I know. I'm pretty familiar with the locals since I've been there myself. Take me along if that's what you're planning on where you're planning on going. I'm sure I could show you around. And I want to rescue Estelle as much as you guys do. This place just baffles me more the more I think about it. I wonder how many bottles Aina's gone through now. Don't drink, kids. It doesn't help with a character, you know? It doesn't help with you building your character. Alright. Alright. We're gonna go check up on the tree. There's a weird sister hanging out at the library. Should you not rest, Your Highness? Should you not rest? Oh, I'm just feeding Zeke. He said he was hungry. Hey, it won't take long, promise. Still, I am truly glad that we were able to find plenty of food and water here. We probably owe that to that ghost, too. I take it those armed beastmen we encountered are another reflection of the Lord of Phantasma's unpleasant tastes. But whatever, I'm tired of putting up with their ridiculous games at this point. Let's keep pressing on. I've got no idea what the Lord of Phantasma is planning, but I am tired of having to put up with their ridiculous games at this point. Let's keep pressing on. Anyone down by the bench? I assume not, but it is worth checking. No Gilbert. Doom. Okay, weird sister. Everything okay, Reese? Does time fix wounds? Does it? Even the ones I caused? It's okay. Wow, that's just awful! I had no idea he was that bad as a kid. She is exaggerating every detail just so they'll take her side. What did she say? Kevin's always been like that. Even now, nothing has changed. He is selfish, he's arrogant, he's self-centered. He also needs to act like he can handle everything by himself at all times. He's just a sorry excuse for a human being. So this is the famous sister, huh? She seems kind of mad at you though, Kevin. Oh boy, I think I'd better make my exit. Kevin's always been like that. Even now, nothing has changed. Arrogant, self-centered. Sorry excuse for a human being. And since you're so rudely eavesdropping, I don't want to talk to you. Go away! Still, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Maybe it's all a big misunderstanding. Oh, Gisette has come around. I didn't know Kevin was like that when he was growing up. It must have been really tough for you, Reese. Crap, Sweet Tita's actually buying it all. I thought he was a really nice person. I didn't know he was like that when he was growing up. No, not Tita. I needed everyone. I don't need anyone to believe in me but you. Number of interesting books. Same old, same old. I'm not going to look at the Carnelia series again. I'm not. Kind of got a guilty conscience about not having read it out and not reading it out right now, but still, go look at a different Let's Play of mine. I've done it. We're about done in here, huh? Well, I know full well what's coming now. Was that a sun door? No, it was a moon door. I don't know how much time you're gonna spend in this door, but it is a moon door. Last time it took us 3 hours in a moon door, so now that we have Scherazard with us, I might as well check. Did we have 2 moon doors where we needed Scherazard? 2 doors. Silver dancer with silver locks. No, and no. Fair. So this is where we'll go next time. For the moment, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye!